Do you tend to feel stressed, anxious, and or physically fatigued despite of low activity? A study in yard greater area looked at this in adult population. According to Mersey, depression, anxiety, and stress were prevalent in 29%, 32.2%, and 34.8% of the adult respectively. That is a third of adult population struggling with diagnosable level of depression, stress, and anxiety. Luckily, there is a relative easy low skill mechanism to relieve physical and mental symptoms. And it is as simple as hiking a mountain. Physical and mental illness are not constrained to one social group. In college student, for example, the issue is worse. Depression, anxiety, and stress affects 33%, 40%, and 38% of students respectively. The majority of people search for a low skill, low cost solution that provides an array of benefits. Hiking does this. Credibility. So, physical and mental issues are not uncommon, nor is the solution, and there is not insignificant amount of research and data to back this. Studies have shown not only how prominent issues regarding mental and physical are, are but how hiking has proven to alleviate some of these struggles and that it can be valuable asset to our routine. Today, I will invite you to take action against your physical and mental constraint and provide yourself with some relief. I will be talking about three main points in this speech. First one is mental health issues are causing suffering. Um, Second one is hiking a mountain can alleviate some of the suffering from the mental health issues. And the last one is by adopting my solution, you will feel mentally stronger. So, the problem is that there is a common lack of physical strength, mental well-being that ranges throughout the society. I'm going to share an example of these kind of struggles that are faced daily. Those who discuss their issues with mental illness and a lack of personal well-being can be summed into different categories. Um, the stories told usually deal with loss of self, the duality of selves, the perception of normality, concerns about parenting or normality, and hope and reconciliation. The level of mental health comes from different shape and sizes and cannot always be diagnosed easily. I could pick out a specific story to tell you, but each and every one of us probably has their own hardship where we needed to figure out how to feel better again. Um, these issues are not uncommon and can affect anyone, even those in every room. There are many studies that highlights that frequency and types of depression, stress, and anxiety that we are facing as well as the decrease in physical activity that is progressive. Mental health studies show a prevalent level of stress, depression, and anxiety in both teens and adults. In Europe and America, according to Mercel, mental illness is one of the most found non-communicable diseases. College students are particularly exposed to this, especially upperclassmen, transfer students, and those who live off campus. This is according to Bader. Likewise, in adult, these issues is prevalent and has been found to be increased despite of economic and educational developments in the studies uh, in the studies of society. Physical, physical activities, specifically leisure time and physical activity, declines throughout adulthood, especially in relation to a set of circumstances. 32% of participants in the study from 2014 reported a decrease in their physical activity level over 16 years period. These decrease in physical activities were usually correlated the life-changing circumstances. This includes educational status, relationship status, smoking or alcohol consumption, BMI, and illnesses or diseases. We are not immune to facing these struggles ourselves, both physical and mental. We are not able to necessarily take part in full range of activities as normal, whether that be different sports or even during errands that we don't get to do anymore. With global situation and social changes, it becomes easy to stay inside and spend time in front of the screen. We are often left physically exhausted and drained, even though we don't do nothing in a day, or we don't do anything physically in a day. Mental health issues are also not foreign to us. High stress levels from work, as well as issues in our social setting, can create an environment where it is easily to feel drained, overworked, depressed, and anxious. Now that I've explained the problem, allow me to propose a solution. A potential solution could simply seek help from professionals. Don't get me wrong. Seeking help from professionals can aid finding mechanism for to make you feel better and restoring yourself after physically and mentally drained. Therapy can be a good option, especially when we need help finding the root and solution to our problems, be they mental or physical. However, therapy is notorious to be indoors, and it's only a verbal activity. Um, there is a reason why there are new approaches to therapy, as as that it should be combined with nature. Um, why combined with nature? First, nature is both live and dynamic while being open and independent space. Natural elements provide the opportunity for previously disconnected emotion and sensation. This underline why nature is being seen as valuable components of feeling better and stronger. The solution allow us to finally feel better and less physically and mentally drained is spending more time outdoors, such as hiking a mountain. But what concrete benefits do we obtain from engaging a hike? I recognize that benefits will vary in types and quality for every individual. Some might feel more physical benefits or strength of some might feel more physical benefits of strength and endurance, while others feel the mental components of reconnection and disorderly. And this solution will also vary in types depending on what you enjoy and what you are physically capable of. Some might consider a planned hike throughout the mountain. Others might engage in working alone or something. Engaging in more hikes can provide both physical and mental relief of previously felt struggles. The solution will vary in form of effectiveness for everyone, but the benefits do not outweigh the drawbacks. But the benefits of outdoor hikes have however been tested and proven. Mental and physical illness are increasing our risk of mortality, but nature hikes can counteract this according to Mitten. There are clear physical improvements that comes along with hiking. This includes decrease in blood pressure, an improved functioning of immune system, and weight loss. Mental benefits may be more unforeseen but do occur. This can be boiled down to decrease in stress level, restored attention, and decrease in depression. The corresponding effect of depression and stress brings with them would also elevate. You might be thinking, this is great, but I am not really feeling that down or drained, and don't really see the point in walks through a mountain. This concern is untrue for three reasons. You think you are not risk, but you are more at risk than you realize. The risk for the risk for mental deterioration for whatever reason is present to everyone. According to Bater, there was an increase of 231% visit at Francis University Counseling Center. The physical health can be difficult to control. Even if you feel physically healthy, there is always more you can do, and with this solution, there is actually an array of benefits. Even if you think that you will not see benefits from doing this, there are numbers of factors that proven to be advantageous to hikers. First, you will be able to gain distance from your duties and responsibility. Second, you can enjoy the landscape, fresh air, and beautiful view. Third one is there is a peace and quiet. You have more time alone for yourself. And lastly, you can replenish your mental energy and have a fresher start into daily activities. I have shown you that there are keys and deniable benefits in hiking a mountain. They are both physical and mental. Hiking a mountain is a very feasible solution. Now let me help you to picture it out. If we continuously allow our mental and physical well-being to deteriorate, we will find ourselves in need for relief and restoration. Research proves that there is a clear correlation between deteriorating physical activity and life-changing circumstances. These circumstances can be inevitable and hard to control. Even in an ideal social setting, mental health can also be an unconscious target by our daily struggles. Imagine feeling constantly and physically and mentally drained for no reason. Our lives can get difficult sometimes, which can cause us to feel badly in a multitude of ways. But there is a simple solution that can generally elevate the troubles and allow us to see them as manageable again. Tomorrow you may wake up and feel overwhelmed from this amount of work that you have to do that day and lack of exercise that week. Then you go on for a walk and return with a magnified energy levels, heightened concentration that allows you to finish your work more faster and efficient. On top of that, you were able to explore a new area, see new views, and return with peak interest that will make it easier to motivate yourself to step outside and hike a mountain next time. Now that you know the benefits, will you do it? Will you do it? Let us review. So in summary for my speech, today we talk about physical and mental illness can creep up on all of us. So my first main point was, first, the problem is that there are many factors that are negatively affect our physical and mental well-being, and we cannot always be in control of them. The second one is the solution: hike through a mountain to find and solve the issues we are already have, and to prevent one from manifesting. Third one is by adapting my solution, you will feel more revitalized physically and sharper mentally. It may seem like a daunting task at first, but ultimately the steps to the solution are simple. First one, there are multiple apps that you can download to track your hikes and get recommendations for routes that allows you to still see what you are interested in. One of the most famous apps you could download is All Trails on Gaia GPS, Hiking Project, or you can just simply use Google Maps. These are one of of many apps you can download through your phone. Second, find a comfortable hiking shoes that will allow you to actually feel about the activity. Find a comfortable hiking shoes that will allow you to actually feel about the activity rather than regretting due to a handful of blisters on your feet. Third one is take a friend with you so that you can fulfill your social needs while working on your physical and mental one. There to end my speech, there is a clear and simple method solution that you can make. There is a clear and simple method solution that can make you feel better when all you feel is drained. Oh dang, that's a long speech. This is my... Thank you.